Hello everyone, this is a recap of the trading session March 5th, 2012. First of all, let's take a look here at the stock market. When I read the news today, it's Monday, um, I read that we had a bit of disappointing news here during the Asia session that China cut down its growth forecast, and I thought, well, that might cause a bit of early risk aversive sentiment at the London Open here and also at the Frankfurt Open, of course. I was already short here in the Euro Stoxx 50 index, also mentioned it in the room, but that was no official trade. We only trade Forex trade officially here, at least in the European session, but I was short here at that resistance point, and was actually looking for a target down here, but then I took the trade off in front of the 5-day VWAP here for 20 points, so people who followed me in the room could bank here some profit early. So nevertheless, at the Frankfurt Open, I was thinking, well, the market might see a bit of a sell-off even with that gap here, and I was actually looking for short in Australian dollar, therefore. Here we have the Australian dollar chart, 2-hour chart. The Australian dollar broke the swing low point here, also the 20-day VWAP, and my downside target was at 106.75. That is the 100 pip expansion level here, and also the first standard deviation of the 20-day VWAP. So when I got into the room here this morning, the price was just above the 107 area, and I was looking for a short with a stop above that 20-day VWAP, also above that 2-hour candle here. We got to the target. I took the trade out a bit earlier because I already also went euro dollar short. Now I'm expecting a retrace back to that area, and then I'm looking for another short here. That area is also the, actually I might see that move here back to the 50. That area is then also the daily pivot, and also the 5-day VWAP should come down here in time. So looking at the shorter time frame here in the 5-minute chart, we had everything here in play. We had that price being below the pivot, below the 2-day VWAP and the 5-day VWAP. I went short. Let's here somewhere around that level. Price didn't really get a follow through, and I decided to take the trade off for a small loss. I was not sure if we would retrace first, and that was -5 here on the first try. And then I got in again at I think right before the round number here, or at the round number, and then we took the trade off here for plus 16 pips. The reason why I took it a bit before my target level is because I also went, which I will show you now. Here's a 10-minute chart for the euro dollar. By the way, that chart I showed you just before that also was a 10-minute chart, not a 5-minute chart in the Aussie dollar. So the 10-minute chart here, everything in play here. Price below moving averages, pivot below the VWAP. So that with that candle, I thought we see a sell-off down to DS1, but I was wrong. We took the short here, and then when I saw the price really not falling through here, I took out my Aussie dollar and also closed then shortly afterwards my euro dollar for a 10 pip loss. Initial stop was above that level here and didn't get penetrated, but at that point I wasn't that sure. And then when I saw weakness coming into the market again, we went short again at that 103, 180 level, and we got another 16 pips here to the downside. We exactly catch the low here. That was a bit lucky. I just wanted to have some profit here for the day. I also saw the stock market getting support here at the 20-day VWAP, so I decided to take the trade off. So we got Here minus 10 and plus 16. On Aussie dollar we got minus 5 and plus 16. That makes it a plus 17 pips overall day here. As for the euro dollar, if we look at the 2-hour chart here, here's the euro dollar in the 2-hour chart. The price is below the 20-day VWAP and the 5-day VWAP, but basically right in the middle of that range here, of that former range. So I'm still more or less neutral on that pair. Right now I'm waiting for a retrace back to that area, and then I will look for another move to the downside to 130.80, back to the support area here. We made that first initial move, we got that consolidation, not really a trace, then the third wave coming down here. Now we have consolidation again. Um, so I think we now, after a bit of a retrace, we will go down and see another a fifth wave here. But if we see really a retrace or see consolidation at lows, that remains to be seen. So even if we look at the stock market, if we look at the charts, we cannot really turn bearish yet, but right now I'm rather looking for shorts and for longs here.